everything is lit well unless there's something I didn't see. Otherwise, let's go. Gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the POV. Point of view when no one is ever wrong. It depends on the point of view where you are standing at. Mostly welcome. I know we spoke off air, but I would love to share whatever we've been speaking with our viewers as well as yours, of course, because I'm sure people will be subscribing and checking whatever we have. Otherwise, let us begin with the introductions. Of course, people already know me. This is Z, and usually have a co-host, our fashion doctor. Unfortunately, he's not in, but that will not be much of a problem because we've got you guys. So I would like for you guys to introduce yourselves as well.
Okay, let me start. Okay, this is Uspiso. Also known as Mzomborico in the music industry. Okay, because we'll have to introduce each other by ourselves. I won't introduce them, let them introduce themselves.
Okay.
Okay. I'm Luke Banugo, known as Ability in the industry.
Good.
Yeah.
Ability. I like your name, eh? Ability. I thought maybe I was just as I was coming from the Lu, I was just asking myself, Ability, is that your government name or is just
Actually, the name, I picked the name because when I check around myself, I realized that I got ability to do so many things.
Yeah, that's
like now I'm a soccer player, fashion designer, and also an artist.
Okay. Ability. I think if you didn't have that name, I was gonna steal it myself. Otherwise, who are you known as in the industry, and what's your government name?
Yeah, it's Brian Mapumulo.
Okay.
Yeah. They know me as Mr. D.
Mr. D. Okay, that's okay. Why Mr. D?
In the
Do you
music
deliver?
industry, but yeah.
No, that means you deliver.
Yes, I deliver. Mr. D for deliverance, Mr. D for everything that starts with D, you name it.
Okay, gentlemen, our episodes are usually less than 20 minutes, but if time allows, we'll just extend. Okay. I'm excited to have you, first and foremost, but the main reason we are here is because of your smash single. Yeah. For that, I would like the Mzomborico as the main guy to actually introduce the song and tell us the process as to how you got to even feature you guys.
Okay. No, after having this norm done by men, we hear so many stories of women being abused, raped, and killed.
Okay.
And then as an artist, the idea just came up that we should also actually spread the message, spread the awareness through music, because we got a bigger voice in music,
Okay.
So we don't get a chance to talk to people, and then we pass the message. But through our music, we can do a lot, because music we can play on radio stations, can also play on TVs, everywhere. Music is always there, and it doesn't expire. Every time this happens, whether it happens or not, but the music must always play to create awareness amongst each other. In fact, from men to women, we must protect our women. So I came up with an idea to record the song. I had the concept, and I called the guys because they are also musicians. I shared the idea that, guys, I've got an idea, I've got a concept. Can we come together and record the music? And then they accepted the offer, and then I went to studio, and here the smash hits came up.
And the title is?
The title is Abulawelani. In fact, Abulawelani, it means why we are killing girls, why they are being killed.
That's why are we killing girls.
Why are we killing? That's nice. I remember there was a hashtag not so long ago, a few years back though. It was called Bring Back Our Girls.
Okay. Yes.
So it was basically about the adoption of girls.
Yes.
And it seems like we're always having pandemics after pandemics.
Yes.
With the whole situation that we are going through the virus. Now we are having in South Africa a virus that is actually caused by men, which is the gender-based violence.
Yes, yeah.
And I used to be very uncomfortable when it is said it is gender-based violence, as if it's only men who are doing it. But we just cannot get out of the idea that actually it is a gender-based, and unfortunately for this case, men are perpetrators of the incident. You see, when I was listening to your song, one thing I liked is the integration of not only South Africans, but even as an international. You see, because this message is not only for South Africans.
Not at all.
So just to be clear, you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Nigeria, yeah. Nigeria, I'm glad that you are here.
Thank you.
To represent.
I'm glad that you are here to represent it.
You know, like what Mzomborico said, the idea was nice because whenever I open my radio station, I'll be hearing the news, gender-based violence, of which it's painful. We can't keep losing our ladies. We can't keep seeing them dying. So the song is not just a song, but message.
It's a message actually
around.
Okay. And to be quite honest, when I listen to it, I like the touch, that accent from Nigeria that you put in. It really sends a message.
It brings a variety of sounds.
Yes, that's that. What does the song mean to you, Mr. D?
Actually, this song is a cry. We're not just singing, we are crying because we have had a lot of incidents where you find ladies being killed. Then when you trace back the reason, you can't find, there's no reason for killing at all. Whether it's a woman, it's a man, anyone, any living soul, there's no reason for killing.
Even the kids.
Now the way things are happening, it's scary. Even our sisters are scared to go alone, even going for shopping, because it happens anywhere.
Yeah, man.
There's no place where you say
you are safe.
You are safe.
But there is a funny thing that I observed from the title Abulawelani,
Yes.
meaning we are distancing ourselves from being the killers.
We are not doing that monetary act, man. That's not us.
Yeah. But we are men.
Yes.
It's like saying men are trash. All of a sudden, when you say men are trash, the one saying it is as if they're excluding themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. Let us exclude ourselves from the act of abuse. But then, how do we then have a solution? What other? The message has been sent, but how do we then? What is that is practical that we as individuals can say we vouch to do in order to stop the killing? I know you already done the message, the sending of the message.
Yes, yeah.
How can we then take the message and actually make it into practicality?
Okay, let me just say the message is already sent through music. So now we cannot say we have something that we've done as in like we have organizations that maybe bring men and groom them like how to treat women. But we hope that the song is gonna do the work. And if we feel there is a need and we have all the resources that we might need, we might as well maybe start some organization to because men need to be groomed. Because this behavior, I don't know where it come from. Because it seems like people are angry, people are angry, so they act this monster like anyhow. They just get angry and think of doing the worst.
Look, to be quite honest, I do not have all the answers. And from what you are saying, from what you are pointing out, this thing of grooming men from a young age. Even though you haven't done the organization yourselves, it would be unfair for me to say pass on the message as well as do the actual work. Me sitting here, I would not have came with the conclusion or maybe the suggestion of actually grooming men from birth or from childhood. But I think it's a brilliant point of view on its own.
Yes.
And I'm hoping that those who will be listening to the song would be actually encouraged to actually,
the song, we believe, is going to bring the positive impact to the whole society. Whether men or women, is going to be very big. Actually, the song itself is very big right now. It's not officially released. but we're still promoting the music. But then it's all over now. People are liking the song. People, yes, yeah. So
that's perfect. That's nice. Even for you guys to be here, it shows that the song is really doing wonders on the internet. So how do you wish people can actually support it further? To spread the message further.
you can breathe, guys. I don't want to take all.
Like
for me, I would be happy if they don't just play the music and see the good message in it, but to practice. As he said, that boys are not groomed well, because even when you look back, there are platforms of grooming ladies, girls, like Umhlanga, grooming how to take care of themselves, how to behave as a young lady. We don't get that. So we end up grooming ourselves.
Okay.
So, and the worst part, the thing that I see is another thing. Guys don't know how to control their anger, because we are not even being told how to handle girls. There are so many incidents. You'll find guys buying alcohol, being blessers. So at the end of the day, they demand. But if someone can teach them that whatever you do for someone, do it out of good hearts, because you won't have to demand afterwards. So they end up doing all these nasty things to women because they believe now they have the upper hand.
So yes, yeah. We think music. That's why we recorded the song. Music, it's one instrument that can actually help us reach the large amount of people.
Yes, yeah. That's true.
So
that's true.
We think some of us we get kids at a very young age, and when we get those kids at a very young age, we find ourselves not ready being parents. So we do not teach our kids the right thing, because we also behave as kids as well. So when they grow up, this is why they have this upside behavior towards other people, you see, because the parenting was not strong. So in this song, we play a role of being a parent.
That's a strong message that you guys are passing, to be quite honest. Okay, let me just make a scenario where you guys are now the government of South Africa, and you are now policy holders and policy makers.
Yeah.
What is it that from the current policy that we have, what is it that you would do in order to strengthen it further?
Yeah.
Like, what measures would you take for someone who's found to be a perpetrator?
Yeah, what I can say, there are laws. There are laws, and we think laws, they are following the laws. I'm not sure. There are laws, but then we see people doing these things, but nothing is happening. You see, there's nothing happening. We cannot say we should change laws, because laws are there, but then they are not in practice. You see, that's a problem that we have. So if I were to be in a government position, I would say we need to make sure that we observe and follow the law. Do exactly that we're supposed to do, not just to do wrong things, and then we turn a blind eye as if there's nothing happening. You see, perpetrators are going freely up and down, doing their things freely, but yes, they are victims because of those people. So the problem is the law. It's been put there, but there's nothing. There's nothing happening.
Okay. Look, ability. You were having an ability to change the laws. I'm sure you share the same sentiments, but what else do you think needs to be done in terms of government?
I think the government, they are doing the job. The law is already there. But I would say it left for them to take the law when someone offends the law. Because some of the ladies, they are killed by the guy called their loved ones.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Usually when they are in a relationship, maybe one person say, "Oh, I'm fed up."
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
Instead of letting go, it's supposed when someone that you are in love with, say, oh, I'm fed up of this relationship, what you have to do is to let go.
Okay.
Understand? Instead of you
Insisting
on, you must date me.
Okay.
At the end, it results death.
Mr. D,
But yeah,
what's in mind?
yeah, when it comes to law, I think law is not practiced well enough. Because like now, we know all the perpetrators. If you go any location, we know perpetrators, but they are walking free. We have a lot of officers who live amongst them. They will know all type of crime. Actually, there's someone who knows someone who's doing it, but not reporting it, not doing anything about it. Even sometimes they will come and pick the guy, put in a police van, but 2 days later you see the guy walking
around the streets. Okay.
and you'll never know what happened, and it will end up like that.
That's actually corruption. I think that links with corruption.
Yeah, there's a lot of corruption happening around
in the country. Our officials are not doing the job. You see, everyone is given a right or a position to run, but then we think we like money too much, a lot. Yeah,
okay, well, in terms of bribery and
in terms of bribery, yeah, we like money a lot because people do wrong things and then pay and bribe.
They bribe their way out.
To cover
and corruption starts from higher level.
Yeah, we mustn't be scared to speak about corruption.
Yeah.
This is our country. We are artists. Actually, we speak for people as well.
Exactly.
So we must be free to speak about those. So I think the cause, as I've said, the cause of these perpetrators to work freely in our society is due to corruption.
Well, as sad as the situation is, at the end of the day, we as men, we are the ones supposedly doing this. As a matter of fact, as men, not individually. We are the ones who are doing this. We need to
stop it.
Yeah. And to be quite honest, if I was the president as well as I was like a policymaker, in my POV, I think to make the laws, like anyone who's been found to be guilty, I would make sure that they are charged on TV, on a public platform. And their sentence needs to be very harsh to send a strong message. It's just one of the ways that I would do it. Of course, there is no right or wrong answer.
Yes.
And I would make sure that they are much more fast forwarded. When someone is being reported, we would follow up on that one. We'd make it a high priority and make sure that whoever is a perpetrator actually is sentenced if they've been found guilty. But mostly, not to cut you, but I think going back to your music, the reason why the three of you are sitting here, I would say amongst all men, this group is heading to the right direction. Of course, I may not know each one of you individually and how you do, but what we are here for, the four of us sitting and talking about this, I think it's the step towards the right direction.
Exactly.
And with the message that you are passing, and I hope it will spread more and more to even others. And I'm sure even in Nigeria they are already listening to it.
It's all over.
That's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
So moving forward, what is the plan in terms of music?
Let's say Mzombo as an artist. I've got so many songs I've recorded, I've worked. So the purpose now, the focus for us, for myself, is on this song. I put on hold all my other hits, all my other songs. I put them on hold because we saw this one is more relevant. It brings awareness. So this is the bigger song. It's nice anyway. So the plan, I'm not planning to release an album anytime soon. Maybe we might consider that next year. For now, we're on this song. So we are shooting a music video in 2 weeks to come.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. We are shooting a music video because people are hearing the song. The beat is a dance song when you listen to the beat, but the message is very strong. So now some people get confused. We say, here do we dance or what do we do here?
We cry.
So we believe that shooting a music video, it will bring the solid message to the masses.
Yeah. To be quite honest, we always need visuals because at the end of the day, there are deaf people who may not even be able to have an ability to hear the message, but would like to see the message as well. I think that's
so now we are looking forward to record. To shoot the music video, and obviously once we shoot the music video, the song will be all over on TV, everywhere, even on radio, because the song is not yet released officially. So once we shoot the music video and we release the same song, and we put them on those platforms, digital platforms, and then it will blow up. And then from there, we can start talking about the album.
Awesome. Perfect.
But to add on, from the song being a dance song, for me it's perfect because it will be playing on those places, clubs where they start drinking and start losing their focus.
That's
it will keep on reviving.
The message must be passed.
It must be passed there.
Even if you're in the club.
Even if you are drunk.
Same message must be passed.
Exactly.
Okay, Mr. D, in terms of music, what's your the way forward? In general, besides the song, have you done anything? And
yeah, we have done some couple of songs, but for us, I've done music way back. Left it for fashion, but when I met Mr. Ability,
and then
we met through fashion. Then I realized the guy is also an artist. Then
that's perfect.
He convinced me to get back in the music industry. Then that's how Mr. D and Ability came about. Actually, we are hip hop Afro. So
but for this specific the message was too loud to stick to your own genre. That's perfect. Mr. Ability, let's close with you. Because of time, what's the way forward with you in terms of music?
Like my homie here have said earlier, we are pushing it to be there. We are doing music not just to do music, to be people to be seen on television, but we are trying to use this beat and the sound to deliver message.
Yes, sir.
Understand? So I believe with that we'll get there.
Okay, awesome. Well, that was the POV, ladies and gentlemen. Where no one is ever wrong, and today we are talking about gender-based violence. We have Mzomborico, we've got Ability and Mr. D, and they've got a smash hit. It's called Abulawelani, to be specific. So Abulawelani, amantombazane, and women as well.
And kids.
Why
we use the term amantombazane, we refer to all the women and everyone who's being abused.
Well, it's gender-based violence.
Gender-based violence.
So with that being said, that was our episode of the POV, where no one is ever wrong. It depends on the point of view where you are, of course, standing at. These gentlemen, I will drop their lines in terms of social media, their hashtags, and you can follow them on the social media. As a matter of fact, if you check the screens right now, they're already popping. With that being said, peace. Let us continue with our food. Bang! Gentlemen,
men are killing women left and right and center, also children. Why we do this? It's not funny. Men, stop killing women. Stop exercising your power over women. It's not funny. Disgusting. Let's go. We got our records. Much money. Abulawelani, 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 Mzomborico. Abulawelani, Mzomborico. Abulawelani, 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 Mzomborico. Abulawelani, Mzomborico. Abulawelani, 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 Mzomborico. Abulawelani, Mzomborico.
You know, say a woman who gave my birth, woman raise me up, the same woman feed my mouth. Tell me why we killing them now? Why we killing them now? Why we cause them pain? Why we cause them pain? Women abuse everywhere, women abuse everywhere. stop killing our ladies. Make we love our ladies. Let them smile again. Make we make them happy again and again. See them like an angels. As God sent, make we love them again. Make we treat them right again and again.
Abulawelani, Abulawelani, na Abulawelani, Abulawelani, mantombazane. Abulawelani, mantombazane. Abulawelani, Abulawelani, na Abulawelani, Abulawelani, mantombazane. Abulawelani, mantombazane. Abulawelani, Abulawelani, na Abulawelani, Abulawelani, mantombazane. Abulawelani, mantombazane.
Kunjenjenje kwenzabani
amantombazana
kunjenjenje kwenzabani
abafana
basalile basincelisa basikhulisa samadoda cela ukubonga ioledi langilethe emhlabeni ngithi danke ngiyabonga animbokodo nginithanda nonke ladies mantombazane ngigcwele ngani ithi madoda kwenzenjani nabulala abafazi nengane ey'ncane zonebani kulo mhlaba asibeke ikhali phansi ngiyashweleza madoda